Hello.
Hi.
Sorry to scare you. We didn't know how else to intro. We were sitting here looking at both of our drinks that are like not ASMR capable.
Friendly.
So yeah, sorry about that. I'm Carmy today from The Bear. That's what this feels like.
Oh yeah.
Big water. I'm thirsty.
Have you actually been watching the new season of The Bear?
I didn't finish it, but
okay.
I started it, yeah.
I still haven't finished season 2. Maybe I'll pick that back up.
It's good. Yeah, it definitely has a element of
Romance?
Not that I've seen so far, because I'm not finished. I think I'm only like 3 episodes in, but there is a new plot that they have to really work against.
Okay. There's a new problem has arisen.
Arised. He is risen. It's just a super religious show now.
They all start going to church.
Hey guys, we should just make this a church to sell food on Sundays.
Oh,
That's not even funny, really.
All right, guys. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, everybody. We're back in action.
Yeah, the past few episodes have been pre-recorded.
And just all over the place, but it feels good to be back in a little bit of a routine.
Yeah.
But then I feel like I'm going to get back in routine, and then we're going to Colorado for Alex's birthday. So then it's just going to go right back out of routine.
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't know I could feel like that.
I feel like I need to be honest.
What?
Well, you already know.
Oh.
I don't know. I feel like I have to tell them.
I mean, yeah. If you want to get it off your chest.
Why is she turned the other way?
I don't know. She's being really weird today.
But she's like calm. She's good. After this past trip home, well, it didn't start after this past trip home, but you know, there's always that one like
Catalyst.
yeah. I'm kind of feeling like maybe leaving New York. I keep saying, I don't know. But I think I'm saying I don't know because I'm scared to admit that I do know.
Yeah.
But I also don't know. And it would be so soon because my lease is up in November. So then I'm like, that's really soon. But then I'm like, I would like to not do another New York winter, like super bad.
Yeah.
Just for my own mental. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I had to tell you guys where I was at with that. I don't know what's going to happen yet. I don't know. So send
prayers.
Send prayers.
A lot to figure out. Did you actually meant to ask you this yesterday when we were talking about it? San Diego is one that's kind of on the list for you.
That's where I'd go. I think that's like just where I'd go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you look to see like when school starts?
So it's there's January, April, September. January. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's it.
January would be perfect.
Yeah.
You get all settled.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm at a point like where I can't do another year here, but I also can't fathom leaving so quick, but I have to pick one.
But you don't.
Well, I was looking into my lease a little bit. I'm going to tell you this. And it says like anything's not in this verbiage, obviously, but like anything's negotiable, but note that if you negotiate a lease under a year, your rent will go up, which I assume because that's what happened when Alex and we signed a 6-month.
A year and a half.
A year and a half. Yeah. We wanted to like get off the 6-month current or whatever rhythm. Yeah. So that would happen. And then my rent would just be really expensive.
Have you thought about subleasing or like finding a 6-month lease elsewhere?
Oh, like so still leave in November?
Yeah, still leave in November, but you're not, you could lock in like a shorter lease elsewhere, or even you can find places that you can go month to month. And then that gives you time to like really get your ducks in a row.
The thing is though, if I pack up my apartment, I'm just going to go put it down where I want to go put it down.
Yeah.
That's, like just kind of where my head goes.
Yeah.
I don't know. subleasing and shit is such untouched territory for me. I've never done it in my life. I don't even understand it.
Yeah.
I feel like that alone would be more stressful than me just landing somewhere.
Yeah.
I say that without doing any research though. Like maybe I should just have a conversation with somebody and like wrap my head around it. It's not fucking rocket science.
Right. And there's just like tons of people that only sublet and like only do month-to-month places because they don't want to be.
Me out so bad.
Yeah.
I would feel so ungrounded, like to not like to be living out of suitcases. Like our friend Kylie, she did that for literally the past like 3 years.
Yeah.
The whole time we've been here. She lived here for like 3 months when we first lived here, and then literally just signed her first lease. Like, or I think it's like September 1st is her first day of her lease, of her lease here. But those past 3 years, she had just been like subleasing in Barcelona, and then she would hop to Argentina, and then she would go back to LA, and then she would go to Nashville. And she told me she was like saving money doing that.
Really?
Yeah, especially the ones international. Like if you do Airbnbs, like monthly Airbnbs, at least internationally, it's like a lower rate because you're blocking out a whole month for them. So it's like they kind of hook it up, I guess.
And that turns out to be less than monthly rent?
I think the month in Barcelona was like $1,700.
Okay.
I mean, you're not going to find that here.
Yeah.
You're going to find that anywhere, really.
Wow.
So, but again, that was Barcelona. I don't know how much or if any she was saving when she was doing it in the States, but it was also just like the nature of her job and everything. And she loved it. She fucking loved it, and she's good at it.
Yeah.
So
I think
it
takes like a very certain type of personality to be able to do that.
I think I could have even done that 3 years ago, but my head's just not there anymore. Like that's also a really big part of me wanting to get out of a city like this is like I'm really wanting to like slow down more. And I think I'm also struggling with that on like a identity level because I've never been that way. Like I feel like I've always been the impulsive person, and I'm good at it and I like it, and it's just all I've known as far as like life decisions. But now I'm getting up to a certain point of my decision process, and then I literally said it to you yesterday. I was like, I just want someone to like fucking make the decision for me.
Yeah.
I'm having so much like decision fatigue or whatever the term is. Like
because I think
I usually make a decision off of like a fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
But I scared her. Sorry, Vixen. So I like don't have fuck it mentality anymore.
And I think you can kind of convince yourself either way. So
I can.
So you're like, you are fully going back and forth. Like, do I leave now? There's so many like elements that you need to decide.
Mm-hmm.
So like going back and forth, you can keep juggling.
That's the thing. And like when we left LA, we were like, bye LA.
Done.
We didn't want to be there. It was expired. It was
so
almost
expired.
7 years expired for me. I wanted to leave LA in 2020. Like I had been over it for a long time.
Yeah.
But then I had that fuck it mentality. Was like, I'm moving. Who's coming? You said me. Mm-hmm. So we packed up the car, and I also moved with you. Like it was
it was
exciting thing. It was, both of us. This is such a different emotion, and not that it's a negative emotion. It's just not as like young, wild, and free.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I might go back to school. Like, let's slow down.
Like when we moved to New York, it was because we could. Nothing was stopping us. We weren't tied down anywhere. But like now you're making a life decision that will likely be the next move you make that determines a big portion of what the rest of your life is going to look like. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's not just like on a whim.
Nope. Exactly. Especially the school element.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I like fit in here as much anymore.
Yeah.
And then that's the worst feeling.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, I feel like I'm playing dress up every day kind of thing.
That's how I felt in LA.
Yeah.
That's how I felt
towards
in
the
LA.
end. Me too.
Yeah. In the scene in LA, I talk about it all the time. If I ever move back to California, I probably would end up in LA again. The energy that we were around in LA is not the energy that I liked. It's not the scene that I wanted to be a part of. It's not the crowd that like was grounding to us, to our core. Like I would want to do LA differently. So I see myself doing that eventually. I don't think I've brought this up on the podcast yet, but our landlord put our building up for sale like 3 or 4 months ago. So yeah, it was only like 6 months into our lease. We got an email that said, don't be alarmed, but the building is up for sale. Like we're going to be bringing people in to show the units and everything. And it hasn't sold yet. I like have a gut feeling. This has happened before with our landlord. He's put it up on the market. He's taken it down a few times. And I have a feeling it's not going to sell. I'm hoping it doesn't sell because I fucking love my apartment. But I am kind of in the same boat. Like he's not renewing leases, and my lease is up in November, as you guys know. So like I'm kind of like waiting for the hat to drop. Like is November going to come around and he's going to send an email that says
30 days.
Yeah, well, we have 90 days. You get 90 days.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then you would have heard by now, right?
Well, it just depends on when it sells.
Oh, 90 days from the selling point.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, they have to give us 90-day notice to get out of here. And I hate that, like, that decision is in someone else's hands. So I'm like, fuck it. Do we just leave in November?
Right, and like save you the stress.
Right.
But then like, what if this is just another fluke that
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's hard.
So much up in the air. I hate it.
Have you asked if it doesn't sell by November, is he still gutting the building? That would be a valid question, because where my head went was like,
he doesn't want to do anything. He wants to get this off his hands. What do you mean gutting?
I mean, kicking you guys out.
Oh, no, I don't think so, because he said everyone's going to be month to month. He's not renewing leases, and there's a few other units. Their leases are on different like cycles. So right. I think there's one in February. One is already up. And then the other one, I don't know the status of theirs, but he's like, I'm not renewing leases. Everything is just going to month, so that he could drop that 90 days at any time.
Okay. That answers my question.
Yeah. But
yeah, the up in the air feeling. It's like, it's unsettling. It's stressful. And I think that's also why I'm a little frozen.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, I'm in this in between where, November is soon. But I'm also like, I still have time.
Yeah.
Because moving is such a quick thing anyway,
Right. You have 2 months.
Yeah. And like I was on Zillow last night just like tapping around San Diego, and like everything's like September 1st. So I'm like, it's the same thing. Remember we were looking a little too early. Like it's the same dance you do when you want to move and you have to just sit and wait until like the avocado's ripe for like one day and you have to eat it. Like that's what it feels like to move in general. And so, knowing that, I'm like, okay, well that actually does mean I do have more time. I think I'm just speeding things up in my head just purely out of anxiety, as we do. But yeah, I just feel so like truly torn. And I'm like, I don't know. I was talking to Leanna last night and she was like, straight up, like, have you asked for signs from the universe? And I was just kind of like looking around and I was like, hey girl, whenever you're ready. And I like 5 minutes later, my blinds over my, balcony door. Yeah. I pull them down all the way because I'm, shutting it down for the night. And as it's coming down, there's a ladybug on my thing.
That's so crazy. I found a ladybug in here the other day.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I don't see ladybugs out here. But
the ladybugs for me are my grandma. Yeah. Because one landed on my face literally minutes after she took her last breath. And like, I looked at Leanna. I was like, is this a sign? She's like, oh, I don't know. What do you feel? And I was like, I don't know. Like it's the same thing where like, you know, when like the universe gives you a sign, you're like, hold on, I'm not ready to face that yet.
Right.
Like,
and I feel like and this is why you have to be specific when you ask for signs. Like I will associate it to kind of anything. Totally. So I'm like, okay, this is a sign, but
I also didn't
which
say
direction?
Ladybug.
Well, and like assigned to what, you know?
Right.
Stay or go.
Right. You can interpret it as like, she's on my blind, so she wants me to stay in the apartment.
Right.
Or, you know.
You could do anything with it, but yeah,
absolutely.
I feel that. And that is a sign. I feel like that.
I think I definitely need to be more specific.
Yeah. But that to me would be comforting in that like your guidance is there.
Yep. Yeah, I think just being more specific. Even my therapist has been saying that. She's like, I know you're up in the air, but like nothing's going to make a decision for you.
Yeah.
Like which is also a beautiful thing. Like I'm also like, wow, what a cool problem to have.
Right.
That I'm sitting here like no kids, just me and my dog. And I'm like, where do we want to go next? Like that's really cool too.
Yeah, there's so much beauty in that.
Oh my God, yeah. And like I'm so grateful I can even just pick up and move, period, to another really beautiful city in this world. But yeah, it's definitely still stressful.
Yeah.
Moving is just
it's daunting.
Yeah, and like I don't know, I just don't like this time of the year. We were talking about that before we started recording. Yeah, I've never liked this time of the year. Like it's starting to get into like limbo of like before holidays, like not quite summer, not quite holidays, like I mean, which is literally fall, but like I think I'm just feeling a lot right now. A lot of different avenues of unsettling nature.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
It's hard to make a decision when I'm like, well, hold on, I need to like take care of myself too. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
We'll see. What are we gonna do with the podcast?
We'd be audio only.
This is
literally the first time we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
By the way,
we haven't even talked about this.
Yeah. I mean, that's like how it started,
right?
Like radios, audio only, or Lily Marston and Jessie Smiles.
Yeah.
You see how they do that? It looks pretty good.
Really good.
But Lily's also a beast at editing. Like, there's no shot
would be like
I could figure that out. We would just get an editor, which is fine.
I could probably figure it out.
I know it's something where
it's like green screen and like cues to where to look.
She cuts, I think she cuts them out.
Yeah.
I don't, maybe they changed it because they're popping now. Like that podcast is doing really well. But they put like the laptop right here. So it's eye to eye.
Right.
And then like.
That'd be cool. Oh, you see what Fibula and
and Henry and Brooke.
Yeah. is Henry on that podcast?
They did an episode. I don't know if he's like part of it now, but they did an ep.
But you see in like their old set, Fibula has like that cutout, that like cardboard cutout, because he's in New York now. And she's still
not
in
on
LA.
the same set anymore?
I don't believe so.
Whoa.
Yeah, they zoom him in. She's still on the set and they zoom him in.
Is it like good quality?
I think.
Well, you know what we could do? Like, you know how streamers use a camera, but then it's purely for the lens.
Oh,
but then it plugs into Twitch. So it's like still just, it's like a really nice webcam, if you will.
Right.
We would do something like that.
Yeah.
Because Zoom quality is trash to be.
No, and then just like cutting out Zoom and shit. Yeah. No.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to do that. I would want to like make it really nice, and like we'd each have our own little corner in our apartments that's like cohesive,
dedicated. Right.
I mean, that was like kind of what we were even thinking of doing. Remember when you were like
when we
potentially gonna move to Jersey City or whatever, and we were gonna be a lot further. We had that same kind of thing where we were actually going to split the sign in half, one have Odd, one have Vice, and then have like cohesive but also different sets that we would sit in at our own apartments, and then we would put them side by side.
Yeah, I like that.
It's not impossible. It would be a change, but like we're good at that.
Yeah, easy.
I'm not worried about like the pod in that way. The biggest transition that I was worried's not even the right word, but just didn't know what was going to happen was not living together. But if like we obviously did that, and if anything, I think it's added to what we talk about because we
Right.
have different day-to-days now, which is
Right.
great. This is even more
so.
like, I hate this word, but it's even more content.
It is. It is.
To be like now
It is.
bi-coastal or whatever. So
yeah.
I because that hasn't left my head, but like I'm also, I don't know, I don't think I'm too worried about it.
What, the podcast?
Yeah, because people do that. Like
Yeah.
across the world things, and people zoom in guests, and
It's not much of a thing. Even sitting here thinking like audio only. We've actually talked about this recently. When we edit the podcast, sometimes when I'm editing, I'll close my eyes and like make sure something flows for people who only listen on audio. So like it's really a different experience when you just hear us versus watching on YouTube, which we're so used to the visual aspect of it because that's what we, that's what we see when we edit.
right.
But when you get that like just audio version of us, I really like it.
I do too. I was editing Patreon, and Patreon people, as you know, last week I fucked up and I didn't press record on the visual. So it was by default an audio only episode. But I texted Alex mid edit and was like, this is like, we sound good. Like it sounds like a podcast.
Yeah.
Because this just feels like a YouTube video.
Yes.
This feels like we're just sitting, well, we are. But like, I don't know. It just feels like a YouTube video rather than a podcast. And those things sit very different in the way I have patience to watch and listen, the way I digest. Like they're very different forms of media to me. And I like the audio.
I like audio.
How would, like, dead ass, how would you guys feel about that? We're not making any decisions yet. I mean, fuck, I don't even know where I'm fucking going. But this does actually help at least wrap my head around some things.
Maybe
like,
if we can get one aspect locked down
yes,
for you.
I would feel a little better.
Yeah. Baby steps.
Right. How would you guys feel about an audio only thing? Like, is the visual element, like, if we didn't have it, would you stop listening? Like, be so for real.
Yeah.
Because, like,
then we'd figure something out.
Yeah. Or is it just like you watch it because like it's there
and you like YouTube?
Right. That's a big thing. People who are like maybe just don't
YouTube
use
people. Yeah.
Spotify and stuff.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Or does that like hurt us as far as like
reach?
Remaining competitive too? Yeah, I guess reach too. But
I think there's definitely an element of that. But there are like
My Favorite Murder.
No, they're visual now.
But they weren't for so long.
But
maybe they are now to be competitive.
Because,
They weren't for so long. I remember when I first looked up what they looked like. I was like, what? I know they don't. I mean, now I feel like I know them visually so well, but at first I was like,
who are these people?
This is not who I pictured.
Right.
I don't even remember who I pictured, but like I just remember being like, what?
Yeah. There's actually I first started to listen to podcasts in general probably back in like 2015, 2016. And I had like I like still have on my phone, like a whole library of a whole bunch of different older podcasts that I would listen to. And when I was in North Carolina, I went back to that library and just like started to listen to podcasts again. A lot of them ended up stopping, like quitting. And I don't know if it's because they don't have visual or what, but like I looked them up elsewhere and they were only in that form. And I don't know if they just like ran its course or what, but for some reason they just stopped.
I mean, everything has an expiration date, I guess. Who knows? Maybe, were they old podcasts? Like maybe they were just like,
I don't know.
Yo, we've been doing this for 12 years or some shit.
One of them is called The Truth, and you would love it. They're like short stories for your ears. They're like mini.
You've told me about this.
Yeah,
okay.
I love
that
The Truth.
slogan rings a bell.
Yeah, if you guys want like that story vibe, go listen to The Truth. I love them, but I think they're stopped too. Stuff You Should Know. I think
that's done.
I think they're like only posting old eps or something. Yeah, everyone's just like
podcasts do that,
right? Like even My Favorite Murder.
Yeah,
when they do their like,
I get it. Like on a monetization level, like if you see us doing that, like go stream them. But
right,
but like creatively, I'm like
interesting.
But I think it's the same thing where even when we take season breaks, we're like we try to keep them as short as possible because
right.
I remember like Dear Media telling us like
you want to keep the momentum
to stay in like their normal routine. Because
right.
if, we were to drop off for 3 months, which doesn't feel that long, but like 3 months, by the time we're done with 3 months, people are going to be like, I'm going to go find another podcast to fill my cup. Yep. And then they're going to like them better. And then we're going to die.
I hate that.
That is the internet.
I hate it. I think about all the time. Like if I'm kicked out of this place in November and you guys don't see me ever again, bye. I'm like, if I'm ever off social media, it's like a very conscious decision to like not continue.
Cut out.
I was talking to Kristen about just not doing Instagram anymore. Like I would love to have just like a private Instagram and not.
But like you can. Like,
I know.
You're not. Like we would obviously keep Oddvices. Like
yeah.
we'd promote the podcast through that, through mine. But like
no, I
can do it.
Yeah.
I want you to because I'm jealous. I'm too far gone. I can't leave this rat race. Right. Now.
Yeah. And
do it.
I could.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Just like delete my I don't even fucking open my Instagram, you guys. I don't even open it.
Yeah, like once in a blue moon I'll see you like view a story, or even like you don't even like my shit
because I don't see it. I do not scroll on the feed at all.
Yeah,
I am never if anything, I'm tapping through stories just because I'm sick of TikTok or whatever, and like I'll post on my story every once in 2 months or something like that. I just hate how every time I scroll it's either ads or people I'm not following.
Yeah, no, their feed sucks dick.
Right. And that's another reason why I haven't just made a private Instagram too. Because like, again, I would love that. And I think if I ever did like lock into social media in that way, it would just be like on that personal side of it. Mm-hmm. But there's nothing even on the app that I want to see anymore.
Right. I enjoy posting.
Right.
Like,
so that's your motivator to like.
Other than that, you're so right. There's nothing cool.
I don't even right. Like if I don't enjoy posting and I don't enjoy what I'm seeing, why do I even have an Instagram?
Yeah. Because it's such like a social norm.
Yeah.
It like is. It would feel, at least for me, it would feel weird to not have one, regardless of my job. Just in general, it would feel weird to not have one. And then not that it is weird, it would just feel weird. And then when like you meet people who don't have one, it's always like, whoa, really? Like that guy I went on a few dates with, he doesn't have an Instagram, and like how is that? And he's like, I mean,
normal.
What do you like? I don't know anything else. Like it just is what it is. And I'm like, whoa, he doesn't have TikTok, nothing. I'm like,
yeah, that's the one I feel like I should eat more and more every day. It's getting like Instagram for me, where I'm just
fatigued,
not getting anything from it.
For me, I was talking about this with my sister because her husband,
her now husband is not on anything. He has an Instagram, but like bro hasn't posted in years. He like doesn't even know what TikTok is. Like he's super just not doing that. And she was saying how what was it? Oh, did you see the TikTok we did for the wedding? The ladies. Yes. Yeah.
Dreads, that audio. We were watching it back like as we were doing that. Also, I meant to tell you, we had to leave in 5 minutes. Like, and we did that so quick. And it was like the most stressful situation because she wanted to do it so bad. She like, it was fully her idea to do that TikTok. Aww. And I was like, I don't know if we're gonna have time. She's like, we will be late to the chapel. Like, let's do it. And I was stressing because I was like, I still need to go there, set up my cameras, like, whatever. Anyway, beside the point. We're watching it back, like all giggling after the wedding, and Tyler's like, "What are you guys laughing about?" And we show him, and he like didn't laugh. He's like, "I don't get it."
Yeah.
And Monica was like, he's like, he doesn't understand internet humor, and like, I love internet humor so much.
Oh my god, it's so great.
I can't.
You can't not have it.
Be a part of it.
I get that.
Because once you're in it, it's hard to get out. If you've never been a part of it, like the guy I went on a date with, Tyler, whoever, like they're like, I don't care.
Right.
There's no reference point.
Yep.
But if I got out of it and then I saw like an ad that said something that I didn't understand, I would feel so alienated from society.
Yeah.
And not that that's a good way of thinking. That's honestly, saying that out loud is quite sad that I feel that dependent on like societal jokes. But like I like to be a part of the conversation.
It's the humor aspect of it that I think is like keeping me in it in the first place, because like it's so good. It's like, I mean, it's why we loved Vine so much.
Yes.
Like the humor and the comment section and like people being witty and like practicing that aspect of communication.
Yeah.
That is the part that I love, and you really can't get elsewhere.
It's
like that.
Not like that. And it's something I think every generation has had to a degree, like the funny papers, like,
right.
You know, everybody used to read the funny papers and you would laugh about the comic at work the next day. It was
right.
a smaller scale because the internet is so infinite. But like, I think if we asked older generations, they would know what we mean as far as not being a part of like, just like the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
It truly is a part of our zeitgeist. And I don't know, some people are cool with that. Like, I think of, this is really other side of the spectrum, but like my dad being like off the grid and he doesn't want a part of anything. But like that works for him and that's his personality type. But like, I am not that personality type.
Yeah. It would be interesting to like thinking about it here and like thinking about going cold turkey, not social media, and not even talking about the podcast. I'm only talking about like my personal. Personal social profiles.
Yeah.
Thinking about getting rid of them, I feel like it would free up so much of my mental space.
Totally.
And it would like,
your brain wouldn't be rotten.
No. I think I'm gonna do it.
I have never been so jealous of you in my life.
I'm also thinking like it would make this really cool for me.
She's pointing to the
podcast.
Yeah,
sorry. I'm pointing to the.
We have to start thinking audio only. Alex.
Right. I'm thinking like this vibe, like for me personally, like being able to sit here and like connect with people via only the.
Wait, sorry.
What?
You know what it would turn into?
What?
If like Alex's TikTok, I saw that. It would just be me giving you your feed.
No, I
would be your feed.
I would set that boundary. Like I don't care anymore. And I think that's my goal. Like, I don't want to care anymore. Like, I don't want to. I have never been the type to also like follow
pop culture,
or even influencers. Like, you don't know how many times I see fucking storylines about this one influencer who got canceled or this one influencer who showed up in a restaurant and was mean to the waiter. Like, I don't know people in like that way. Yeah. And I've never been one to like follow influencers. So that's not an aspect I need to worry about. It's like I don't know. A lot of it's the consumerism part too. And like making me think that my space or my outfits or my persona or the things that I like take in need to match what other people are doing.
Things.
Yeah. Trending things. Yeah. Like I'm over it.
Yep.
I don't want to trend.
Yep.
It is so exhausting.
That I feel and relate to. And I feel pretty confident in my corner of the internet that I'm like not leaning into that too much. Like
as far as like your content?
Yeah. Like I don't think I'm like that brain rotty. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't think so.
I don't think I am. So I relate to that part of it. Cause I even the influencer thing, like and maybe you relate to this too, because you have the insight that I have. I tell you everything. Seeing what it's like behind closed doors, this industry really makes me not like to consume it myself. Yeah. I also like the normal people on social media that I see. Like I hear you on the headlines of who's getting canceled, blah, blah, blah. Fuck that, whatever. But like the TikTok series that pops off about a girl talking about her her coworker. Crazy, I don't know. But like normal people that pop off on social media, I love that stuff.
I love that shit.
Not the like normal people that pop off and become influencers.
I was gonna say
pipelines, I'm over it. The people that are just like normal.
I want to share my story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Love that.
I love that.
I think thinking, sorry.
No, because I was not going to say what I was going to say. I'll tell you later.
My brain's like, ever since we said audio only, like my brain kind of went back to where it was when I was listening to a lot of audio only podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me think like I got those stories via podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's one podcast, it was a man. Oh,
Howard Stern. Joe Rogan.
Imagine.
You're like Joe Rogan.
I love that guy. Just kidding.
Someone clip that.
No. That's the last thing you ever see of me on the internet.
That's so funny. Also, nobody clips our podcast. The only like viral thing I've seen clipped of us is when we were talking about Scott. Like other than that, nobody clips our podcast.
God, get on it, guys.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, what is it called?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, right. No, it is, because it's a good one. I want to recommend it. Anyway, it was just a podcast about someone telling their story about something that they, like a project that they did in the 70s. And it was like a 4-part series. And I felt like I knew. Wait, I
feel like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
The apology line? I think it's the apology line.
When people were sending in their things and it got to...
You still have to listen to that.
Yeah. Look that up, guys. It's kind of crazy.
Oh my God, it's so fucking good. And you know what? I also realized I listened to a lot of audio podcasts audio only podcasts when I was driving.
Yeah, having a commute.
When I had that commute and then obviously like going to the bands and such. But yeah, I would always feel some sense of like belonging and community and
part
like
of the conversation
and like knowledgeable. Like knowing something like that and like being able to reference it. Like I very rarely feel like I learn things on TikTok or definitely not see on fucking Instagram, that I would be sitting down at a table with people I don't know and I feel like it's worthy bringing up.
Nope.
But like I mean, I tell people about the apology line not often, but like I've brought it up
often
before.
Enough,
it's something that has stuck with me.
Yes. And
there's not a lot of things on TikTok that stick with me. And I don't want to just be like this mesh thing floating through life that nothing.
And I feel like
sticks
things
to.
are just going in my head and then out. And like you'll scroll and then like 10 minutes later, you're like, what did I even just watch for the past 10 minutes?
Exactly.
It is very fatiguing. Is that a word? It's very tiring. I'm
deleting my TikTok right now. I'm so over it.
Just throw your phone.
I'm just going to do this and see how I feel in like 3 days.
Yeah. I relate to this really and I think a lot of people relate to this right now. I think we've just hit a point of like, what is it really bringing into our lives? I think people are starting to feel it on like an instinctual level where they don't even know what they're feeling, but they're like, why do I just like not fuck with TikTok all of a sudden?
Yeah.
I think it's so common now. And I think we're also going to start seeing entertainment move in that way where nobody gives a fuck about pop culture anymore. Like,
what even is it? Because everyone's part of it now and it's not.
Right. Yeah. It's not this like untouchable territory. Like it's
like, give me early 2000s Hollywood and I'm there for it.
For sure. For sure. But like, we won't even have that anymore because everything is so documented. Like you're not getting things through press anymore. It's all just like, we can be at a restaurant tonight in New York and see Joe Jonas and we can film it and we're the press at that point or, whatever. But I think we're going to start seeing like the influencer trending into an avenue of like just normal shit. And I am really happy about that on so many levels. Like I think that's what like the youth needs to see. And I say the youth because I mean, obviously any age can watch influencers online, but generally speaking, it's majority young kids.
Yeah.
And, I think the past 10 years of this industry, I mean, it's still a very new industry. It started as so much of, the clickbait and the shock factor and come with me on a private jet to Athens and all these like really, it turned into like just consumerism and just like rich lifestyles. Like I feel like that's just what even in movies now, the influencer rolls up in a G-Wagon and
right.
Like, and I mean, there's truth to that. Like the LA influencer, at least when we were living there, that was very much what it was. And I think people are just so like fatigued and see through it because of how in a bubble those people are.
Yeah.
And then when they like zoom out to their own life, they start feeling shitty about their life because they're like, well, fuck, I don't got a G-Wagon or I'm on a PJ to the Athens or whatever. Like, I don't know. I'm liking seeing it almost feels like the normal blogger is coming back.
Yeah.
And like, I follow a lot of people that like, I follow this one mom who she works like a male shift. So it's really early in the morning. And then she comes home and she's like, pretty much she's able to be like a stay-at-home mom, but also she has a job. That's cool. And she shows all her meal prepping and all this stuff. And like, I want people like that to blow up.
Yeah.
While still keeping their normal jobs, because back to the point I keep fucking not landing, the youth that is watching, I want them to see that that's normal.
Right.
That's what life is. And those are really beautiful, rich lives that you're watching. Whereas the person with the G-Wagon is fucking depressed and in crippling debt.
Right.
Like I want these people to see like the normal side of it. And I don't know. I don't really have like an end point there, but
it's a good point.
I think we're going that way is what I'm saying. And I'm glad.
You're right. Because I
think we're all tired.
Yes. And I think everyone's getting like comfortable, or most people are getting comfortable sharing their lives because of the platform that it is. So, you know, the person who thought, oh, my male job isn't quote unquote worthy of having a TikTok following, that's kind of gone now because, you know, people are more and more people with your average day-to-day life are more likely to be on social media in the first place.
It's so multifaceted. There's not one conversation that can wrap this up in a pretty bow at all. I don't know.
It's just
I'm tired too. And like I said, it's kind of a weird position. Not that I'm asking for pity, but just internally, I'm like, I'm so tired, but it's also my income now.
Right.
And it's, you know, I do enjoy it. Like, you know, I love my montage. I love editing. Like I really like the production side to filming things.
You're a creative.
Yes. That like, I still love what I do. It's just when I think about my impact, I'm kind of like, what am I leaving behind?
Yeah.
And like, not even trying to be hella deep about that. Like, I honestly, being around my niece and nephew, you know, Sarah, she's 9 and she's just like, so like, what do you do in your day to day? Are you like, do you go to like movie premieres you know, she's really dramatic about it. She's 9. She's thinking movie premieres and private jets and and all these things. I'm like, no, girl, like that's not what this is. And like, you know, 10 seconds later, she'll talk about how she wants to be a YouTuber. And I'm like, no.
Save yourself.
Like, no, bad.
Yeah.
Like, no. And it just, you know, she's said that for a few years now, and she'll make little videos on her iPad. And, you know, ultimately, if that's what she wants to do, you know, our whole family will support her. But hearing that, I'm just like,
well, and it's the shift that we've witnessed from, I want to be in production, I want to be a film editor, I want to be a screenwriter, I want to be a creative, to I want to be an influencer, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to be the front facing aspect of it.
I want PR packages, I want brand trips, I want just virality. Yeah. And I think chasing that is ultimately just chasing power and ego, and not to call my 9-year-old niece an egotistical biatch, but the adults that also chase that
like
too. It's like
cool thing.
It's empty, but it's so empty.
Yeah.
It is so empty. It's lonely. It's And again, I really do want to preface, I am not saying any of this out of fucking pity. I'm not doing try and be an influencer for a day. I'm not saying it's a hard job. I'm just saying the people that chase it thinking it's this really lavish, full lifestyle, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Anyway, yeah. So I feel like, I've been feeling this for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
I just like didn't know what I wanted to do, and I've always known I won't do this primarily forever. But then when, acupuncture kind of, popped in my head a few years ago, and I've been sitting on it, but just a little scared to go back to school. That is a feeling, even just dreaming about that reality, that's a feeling I've never felt in my real reality. And it's like, I could help people. I can heal people. I can heal myself. I can like add research to an industry that will heal people for years to come. Like I can do so much more that's bigger than me. And like, that's what I wish people chased. Like that's what I wish people, I wish people saw on the internet.
Yeah.
Is like lifestyles like that, because so many jobs are like that for people. And like so many people have that same ambition, but the masses aren't glamorizing it as much as they are the empty influencer. Is this making sense?
Totally.
I am dissociating right now. I can't even lie.
It's making sense.
I'm dissociating because I don't want this to come off any type of way.
I don't think it is. Back to your point, which hit to me.
Wait, what did I say?
It's well, I think it's a money thing too. Like,
greed.
Well, but not even the greed part. Seeing people getting disgusting amounts of money for a 30-second video, disgusting amounts of money for a 30-second video, and people are fucking barely making ends meet, can't even put food on the table. That I feel like that's another big reason why, okay, let me just try and pop off on TikTok and like let me try for the virality and like get big as a stay-at-home mom. And then you started to see all these stay-at-home moms, and like I love stay-at-home mom content.
That's my fucking favorite.
Oh my God, I will. That's one thing that I'll miss when I'm off TikTok. Right. But I think that's a huge part of it. Like, not even I want to take the greed part out of it, because I think it's a lot of people's
surviving.
It's survival for a lot of people, and it's a lot of people's like last resort, if you will. Like, let me try this. People are so willing to try anything to get extra cash and like do things that will make their financial burdens a little less hard on their families and themselves. So like, it is like you're seeing these people pop off and like get a whole bunch of free shit, and like I said, make that kind of money for posts, and like you're a walking billboard now. And like, that's the part of it that I think is appealing to so many people.
'Cause it's easy.
Yeah,
it is easy. And we've seen that time and time again. There's this one male influencer. I cannot remember his name right now, but he's fully like big now. I think he's New York based actually, but he popped off because exact story you just said. He was like, I literally just like hated my job. I didn't know what else to do. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to try. And I popped off, and now this is my full-time job. And like, that's the side of what I'm saying, where I then contradict myself, and I'm like, but I get that. I can only imagine if that was your goal, this last resort, I'm just going to try it, and you do it, of course you're going to take it.
Right.
And I think that's, I mean, I even walked into that. It was something where it fell on my lap, and I was like, of course I'm going to take it. It was better than what I was doing out of college. So like, I get that side of it. I just wish, and I even feel silly saying I wish blah, 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 because I fucking did it.
Yeah.
It's so like hypocritical, truly. Like I'll say it first. It feels hypocritical of me, because I'm like, I did it, but I just wish it wasn't what our children wanted to do.
Yeah. Well, I wish nurses and teachers and garbage truck drivers and mailmen, all of these like jobs
that literally run our fucking society.
Yes. I wish they were making that kind of money.
and like keeping their jobs, but being like an influencer in that way and being like, this is how I write my lessons for my third grade class. And like, I mean, and this does exist. Like I actually am thinking of a teacher that I follow that she's pretty popped off on TikTok and like gets mad views, whatever, but like she's still a teacher.
Right.
And I love that. And like, I'm glad she's keeping that, but like, I just, people quit their job when they, I quit my job.
I'm taking the like social media aspect out of it. Like, I think like these people need to just be making that money without,
I mean, that's a like whole other point.
It's thinking about like the consumerism aspect of it and how these brands are like sinking their teeth into these freshly molded people who are just trying to share their lives on social media and like, no, push my brand. Like, I don't know. My head just starts to spiral and I'm like, why are we doing any of it for a brand?
I mean, the influencer is the budget that people had up until 10 years ago that went towards billboards and commercials
that's all people.
That is all influencers now.
Yeah.
It's truly, the money has always been there.
Yeah.
They're just giving it to a different avenue. So sadly, taking all heart out of it, if I may, I do see why brands do that to the people who are blowing up.
Right, because it's that's
eyes.
where the
They're
eyes are going.
It's their billboard. That's their billboard on the freeway on the 5. Like,
did you ever watch Mad Men?
I didn't finish it.
I mean, so you've seen like the creative meetings that he would be in and like all the different ads and like the catchphrases and all that shit. Like I want that side of advertising back.
Yeah, no, that was unmatched because that was like not the start of it because like ads have always been a thing, but like that was when it was an industry.
Yeah,
it was fully what like you go to school for marketing.
Yeah,
and like I mean now everything's marketing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like if we're doing it all for everything, what are we even doing it for?
Yeah, it's everywhere. So is it even selling anybody? Because now we all see through it.
Right. And we all have ad fatigue. And it's not like we're flipping through a magazine and we say a really cool ad for one laundry detergent.
And then the little thing peels back and you smell it.
Yeah.
I always love those.
I want that.
Yeah. Like the perfume ones, I'd like rub my wrist on it.
Yeah.
It'd be like Paris Hilton.
And you like, they had the like perforated line so you could tear it out. Yeah. And like bring it with you.
Yes. Oh, I'd be like rubbing on my neck, get a rash.
Right.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Like it's, what is it even doing anymore when we just see through it?
Yeah. Like we're being fed so many ads, so many places that, I mean, even my experience with wanting to get off Instagram, like there's no way I'm going to want to see this ad and like it have such an impact on me that I'm only going to use this brand again. You know, like
I've always thought that, dude. Yeah. Even when we were at FITM, I will never forget. Well, I do forget one part of it. The term they used, couldn't tell you. But the term was pretty much alluding to the fact, like the psychological fact that we use brands that our mom used in the house. And we, like, if we see something at least 7 times, it makes a subconscious impression on the mind. It was just, we were kind of talking about like the psychology behind like just being loyal to a brand. So after I learned that, I was like, I can get behind the mom one. Like, you know, I use Arm & Hammer because my mom used Arm & Hammer. I can, like, that is true. But the seeing something 7 times, I even remember questioning it in class. I'm like, no shot. Like if I'm at a store, you know, the body wash aisle at Target, and there's like, what's the Sasquatch one, like that men's brand? I feel like I see ads for their shit all the time.
I think it's called Squatch
or yeah, whatever. If I saw that, the most I would think is, oh, I saw an ad for that. Okay, I'm gonna get this one. I'm not gonna be like, I saw an ad for that, so I'm gonna buy that one.
Right. And
I've actually never done that.
No.
Like what are we not like? I don't know. We're like missing the mark here.
Yeah. No, I think that's a huge like sector of social media too, is the fact that we're now hearing it from people, and it's almost as if they're reframing advertisements to be quote unquote reviews and like word of mouth and what's it called? Testimonials. It's a testimonial to people liking the brand and like what's good about it, but it's not just like an ad for it, you know?
I mean, that's what I do. Like when I have a brand deal with something, it's something that
you speak on how much you like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I before I even sign a contract, I always test out the product. Like I will not promote something that I'm not truly endorsing. And like we've talked about this before, and I know there's several other creators that move that way too. Like we're not all awful people. Other than that, the money that they're spending towards wrapping that New York bus and poppy,
right?
Whatever new flavor, Alex Earl, like I'm not like I want a poppy.
No,
like it,
not at all.
Yeah. It is weird. I feel so hypocritical, this whole conversation.
Well, no, I mean,
but I think
I take the social media aspect out of it. You are just expressing things that are wrong with your industry. And like, I could sit here and talk about everything that's wrong with graphic design right now and like AI and shit that you want to see differently and the work that you do. I mean, think about people in the healthcare and
I mean, I'm
teachers. And
in 5 years when I'm an acupuncturist, I'll probably be talking some shit on how I feel about that too.
Right. The medical industry. Right. Like there's always improvements everywhere, and you just have like a front row seat to it because you're in the industry. But we say all of this obviously knowing these aren't blanket statements.
God,
like
no. Nothing I say is a blanket statement.
No, like there are good and bad things to everything. It's just worth expressing how you feel about the bad shit, especially with something that is in our face 24/7. So yeah, I don't think you are hypocritical for it or like talking shit or anything like that. Like it is just, I hate even calling social media like an industry because it is so a part of society and a part of our lives.
Yeah, it's more than just like a sector of our economy. Like it's everyday life. Like people wake up and go on social media before they even brush their teeth.
Well, it has an impact on everyday, like every aspect of life, politics, how we are raising children. I mean, we could go on and on.
Food trends, fashion, music,
everything,
movies.
It has an impact on
literally everything. Besides Vixen,
it's journalism. Yeah, Vixen isn't even on social media.
You don't even have time to scroll.
You don't even have social media.
Yeah, journalism. I mean, that's also another side of it because there's also a lot of really cool things about social media, and I think the stuff that we get to see that our government is trying to hide is kind of nice.
Right.
That we like at least get some.
Yeah, things that have a platform because of social media. Totally.
Yeah. I just want to be
famous.
I want to be famous. Remember that vine? Yeah. I want to be TikToker. I want to be an acupuncturist where I have my own practice and it's going to be connected to an herbal shop, which is also mine. But like after you're treated, you can go into the herbal shop and get your little tinctures and all your stuff. And then I'll do that Monday through Friday.
Cute.
And then Saturday or maybe Sunday. Sunday I want just like a little coffee shop job. And then come home and do it all over again.
Yeah. I've actually been thinking about getting a second job and like doing like a 5 a.m. to noon coffee shop job.
Yeah, just like a little barista vibe.
Yeah. I would think I would love that.
I think I would love that. That's crazy. I just connected. You had been thinking about that because I said the coffee shop part. I said last night when I was on the phone with Leanna, And she was like, what if you got like a coffee shop job in San Diego? Like right when you move, you would meet so many people.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It would fully submerge you into the community.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, and just like part-time?
Yeah.
Be so cool.
Fun.
And extra moolah.
Hell yeah. That's why I'd do it.
For real. Fuck the people. I just
Give me the money.
I just want cash. Yeah,
No.
like I feel like I could just fuck up some latte art.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be really good at that.
Cute.
I also want a Chihuahua really bad. I can't stop thinking about it.
I could see it.
Do you want to see this one I found
Where'd you find him?
on Instagram? Her name is Glam.
Oh, Glam. Oh my God.
Look at her. She's okay.
She up for adoption?
Yeah. Look at her. Oh. So I've been researching Chihuahuas a little bit more, and this is an Applehead Chihuahua.
Oh, go get her.
And look at their stupid heads.
Oh.
Applehead Chihuahuas are because I never knew there was more than one type, but I also don't know anything.
What is Boomer?
He actually might be Applehead. Like it's the ones with like the really big
Oh, that's
foreheads.
Boomer.
Yeah. That's a long-haired Applehead. Look, like I want that where they're like their eyes are on the sides of their head. They're so cute.
Oh, the long hair ones are cute.
Look at him.
Oh, that's a good guy.
Oh my. Oh, like I need a Chihuahua.
What's another
so
kind?
Bad. I don't know. I can't remember the names,
Oh.
but I just remember being like,
That's the one. That's it. Where is what's her name?
Glam.
Glam.
I don't know.
You have to change the name.
No, I kind of like it.
What's her name? Glam.
Glam. There's short-haired Chihuahua, deer-head Chihuahua, Applehead Chihuahua, and long-haired Chihuahua.
Let me see.
According to that
Phone's
one
heavy.
Google thing. I could be so wrong. My phone's heavy?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Short hair just looks like Applehead.
Yeah. But it just depends which one you're getting. Some of the Appleheads are like
extra apple.
Their ears literally start like back here.
All right, guys. This was actually supposed to be our advice column, but chat got away from us.
Sorry, chat.
One thing that I will ask is that maybe I want highlights like once a month. Like this one big thing was trending. Like I don't care about all the little stuff.
No.
But
that's valid.
If something crazy happens or
like a crazy affair or like
people that we know.
Yeah.
But like even thinking about that, like when everything was popping off with what's her name? Anna. She's Australian.
Anna Delvey?
No.
Anna. Australian.
Anna. And her brother or something.
Oh, the OF girl?
Maybe.
Burnett?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Whatever.
Yeah. But just like shit like that, like, I don't know.
Yeah, that I didn't really care about.
Right.
I don't care about a lot of it. It's just there.
Right. All right, guys.
So yeah, next week's episode will be the column.
Yes.
We'll go and read all your emails. Sorry. They're unopened though, so we won't miss them.
Yeah.
Yeah, write into oddvicepodcast@gmail.com. Yeah, I don't know. Just delete your social media.
Yeah, for sure.
And
I'm getting closer and closer every day. I deleted the TikTok app, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I don't cave.
But if you do, it's okay.
I think I'll be
Take it one day at a time. This
Yeah.
is literally like getting sober.
Well, you know what I find is that when I'm craving it, it's because I'm craving. I literally say in my head, like, let me see what the rest of the world is doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like why I want to, like how I want to communicate or, feel a part of something. But like, I just need to find a different way to get that feeling.
Yep.
And once I do that, then I'm not even going to think about TikTok.
I also think the more the longer you don't have it, you won't care what the rest of the world's doing.
Exactly.
Because we're not supposed to, guys.
No.
We're not supposed to know what this many people are doing. We're not supposed to know what our ex from 12 years ago is doing because we can just go to their Instagram and we're not supposed to know this stuff.
No.
Like people are meant to like come and leave and it's just it takes up so much of our bandwidth, which is obviously the point we keep driving home, but like that you just aren't putting back in yourself.
Yep. Fully.
So that sucks. Anyway,
Okay,
thanks for
guys.
watching. Thanks for consuming this whole episode. And we will see you on Friday to consume more if you're part of our Patreon. And then on Monday if you want to consume again. Thank you for consuming. Ew, that's so dystopian.
No, don't ever say that again.
Love you guys.
Love you. We'll
Take care
see
of
you
yourself.
soon.
Bye.